Sorry, I can't hear you. You are not audible yet. Please don't. Yeah, it's working. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you for joining the call. I'm Lisa. I'm part of the TA team here at Pen Group, and I'll be conducting today's initial interview. So we'll start with brief introductions, and then I'll ask you some technical questions about your skills and experience, how that aligns with this role, and yes. So about then I'm going to give you the how the interview processes are laid out for this role. Then yeah, so that's the plan. So just to give you a quick overview of the whole group. So Pen Group is the umbrella organization with 15 plus companies, and Planet Education Network provides centralized support to help these companies run their operations more smoothly. So Pen Global, we work as remote support partner from Chittagong, and we provide both operational and IT support to Pen Group's these entities. In this role, we are looking for someone who can help build React and AI powered applications that improve efficiency and deliver better user experiences. Yeah, and about this interview processes that I was talking about. So today's call is the screening interview. Following this, there will be two further stages. If you are successful in this stage, then the next step would be an assessment test. If successful, you would then be invited for a final interview. Okay, so yeah, that's the introduction about us. If you could give me a little bit introduction about yourself. Yes, of course. Okay. Okay, great, great, Saqib. Thanks for explaining all the work you have done so far. So I was going to ask you about an application or a feature that you have worked on, that you delivered from its final requirement to its final release. So, and I believe you have talking about some CRM systems. So I think we can escape this question and move on to the next question. So I was going to ask, how often do you use AI tools when you are working with these features? Deliver a product in general, like when you are working with any feature or you are developing any softwares. Okay, when you use AI, what workflow you usually follow? Can you give me, maybe you can give me an a step by step, like what you do? Maybe you can ask AI to generate some codes and then follow up and maintain the codes. So yeah, like the workflow you follow, actual workflow. It's a recurring process. Yes, I understand. Yeah, okay, great. And so my next question is, suppose you are asked to build an AI-powered document search feature. Okay, how to approach it from its requirement to its production till its final release? Probably anything soft copy or anything you search from the Google itself. It is a document AI. It is a document search feature. So you are asked to build a document search feature. How do you approach it? Yes. Okay. Before production, what things would you check in that case? Okay. Okay. Great. Um, So I know you were saying that you don't use AI tools that much, except from its requirement from the clients or stakeholders. But whenever you are using AI tools, suppose you have asked AI to generate some codes and it has generated some, and it appeared to be working. So how do you verify that these codes are correct, secure, and maintainable? Okay. Okay, thank you, Sakib, answering answering your question. So I have another question for you. This is the last one. So, for example, your part of the coding is completed, but the overall feature is still not working because of an API, or maybe you need another developer's help. What do you do in that case? The feature is not working due to maybe some API, or maybe you need help from another developer. Probably your team member, whoever it is. Okay, great. And I understand. No, no, that's fine. Great, thank you. That brings us to the end of our call. So before we wrap up, do you have any question for us? Actually, I believe you have seen the JD. So and in the beginning of this interview, I have mentioned that I am from the talent acquisition team. So I'm happy to answer any questions around things like the employment process, benefits, interview stages, your working arrangement schedule, or anything related to the overall employment experience. For specific questions like what we are expecting for the reactor, I mean the people we are eventually getting hired, their day-to-day responsibilities, technical specs, blah blah blah, everything. I think it will be the hiring manager's role. So should you progress to that stage, or if you successful from this one, if you have any questions, you may send us this via, or I can take note here as well, and I can share this with the hiring manager, and maybe I can email you back. Yeah. So there are two further stages if you're successful. So one is the assessment test, and another is the final. If you get successful from the assessment test, there will be the final interview, the hiring manager. So in the assessment test, we send out a technical test that we give you for 7 working days, and we expect you to return that to us by within 7 working days, and then the hiring manager review that, and if he likes it, or the I mean there are probably some technical aspects he expect there, maybe some feature you need to build up, then if he likes that, then we call you for the final interview. No, you don't need to be in the office in person. It is an online interview similar to this one via Microsoft Teams. Again, I don't know because the I think the yeah, yeah. At least some hint, I understand, but I think any question related to the roles or the, I mean, what they're expecting or what you're for the assessment test, you can find it out if I am going to share select you from this one and I'm going to share you the assessment, so you're going to see that. And if you have any question, you can ask us via email within this time and we can reply you back. No worries about that. And I think the final interview would be the better opportunity to explore this question in more detail because he's the right person to answer these questions. Yes, you can do that. And perfect. Do you have any other question? Oh, thank you. Thank you for your time and speaking with us. I really appreciate your time. And we'll review the interviews and in the answers you shared, and I'll be in touch with you regarding the next steps within this week, by the way. Okay. Thank you again. Bye. Have a nice evening.